Hello, everyone. I just got off of a live show. I started at 9:40 a.m. Eastern time, and I typically do my live shows till about probably like 5 o'clock p.m. But this particular day, I had to get off early because me and my husband is getting ready for a vay staycation. Why I said a vay in the staycation, because literally we are going probably like everywhere in like kind of like the tri-state situation. So we will be going on Monday is tomorrow. Like I told you guys, I do my live shows on Sunday, and it typically happens in the morning. I love doing morning shows, and I love doing it on Sundays. And on Monday, we are leaving. We're going to where it all began, where it all started at. Well, where we got married at, I should say. And we're going to visit that hotel again. It has a pool. It has all of the things. Really exciting. My mom and my sister is coming along with us. And it's going to be a good old trip that we are so happy to go to. And then from there, we're actually going to go to Philadelphia, which we love. It has like good eateries and like all of the different things, like the hotel, got a game room and all of this other stuff. So what you will learn about me and my husband is that we appreciate more of a hotel stay than like an outdoor situation, if that makes any sense. But we are going there, and then we're coming back, and we're going to shoot up to Boston because we love it. And it's a lot going on, but we actually like what we're doing. We're going to go to all type of trampoline parks and everything like that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good week. We're going to have a good week, and he's off, and we're going to have a good time. But hi, everyone. Welcome back to... Why do I keep saying welcome back? I don't even like that. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. That gotta go. That gotta go. You gotta start over. Okay, I'm gonna start over. Ma. Okay. And I want to get in a live show today. So, today is... I'm trying to find the calendar for you guys. I don't even know what today is, honestly. This is real. Today is the day that the Lord has made. It is Sunday. It is Sunday, July 27th, people. Okay. It is now 1:07. I did a live. I will hold it up here for you guys to see. And I'm kind of sitting on this side of the screen because I believe that my photos is going to be up here so that you guys could kind of see. If I have any screenshots to show you guys or anything that I want to put up, you guys can kind of see where I'm coming from with it. So I want to explain a little bit of what happened. If you guys see me looking down, I have my tablet. When typically if I'm doing a what sold or explaining to you guys something about the live show, of course I have to do it from a second tablet. So that's where this, or second device. So that's where this kind of comes in play at. Guys, we are officially done with the show. We have a ton of pieces to get out. I typically keep my pieces in these bags only because it's just easier, right? When you're leaving, you keep them in here in the bag because it's just easier for me like to just get everything out. If I've mentioned bangers and you guys like, Ace, how do you keep up with your bangers? Just like this. So this is a piece right here. You can't really see the name, but Trendy actually got this. So I will go to Trendy. I will get all of the you know, she got 4 of them, and I will kind of get it out and I will put it in her box. So yeah, just a little strategy on what I do to keep my orders together. Let's do a little bit of breakdown so that you guys can kind of understand the length of the show I did. Was it worth it, right? Because typically when I do shows, I like to explain to you guys, is it worth it? Was it worth my time getting up there? What are my ins and outs? What's the raw deal? What are you saying, Aces? Let's figure this out. So I'm going to break this down to you guys. I did a live show. Keep in mind that my live show typically lasts probably like 6 hours, I want to say. But today, like I explained to you guys, I had to get off early because we have a lot of ins and outs to do. I wanted to get the orders done immediately when I get off the show because I also want to get it out on Monday so that the people didn't have to wait until I get home. With that being said, it cost me to get off early. So I do have a bit of information about the show that I think that you guys probably would want to know. So at the ending of the show, Poshmark always gives you an overview of what happened on your show, how many people came in, what was your net earnings. It doesn't tell you the gross right away. It tells you your net earnings. It tells you how many people bought, all of the things. So let's get into it. Like I said, I am on this side because I will list a picture up so you guys can kind of read it along with me. It says, congratulations congrats. I don't know where I got the Lations from. On hosting your show. Show duration time was 2 hours and 49 minutes. So I didn't even stay on for 3 hours. Actually, this is just a 2-hour show. The total viewers, which means who came in and out of the show, was around 268 people that just popped in and out the show. Doesn't mean that they stayed, though. It doesn't mean that people that popped in and out did not buy something. Some people probably just came in for a request and they popped in and they popped out. They got what they want and they leave. Sometimes people do that. I do that all the time. It's not a big issue. Peak viewer count. My peak viewer count was 32 viewers. So that's typically how much people you have in your room for that period of time or a longer time. So it was 32 viewers, which I am actually comfortable with. I don't really look like, of course, viewers matters. I love to have a good 30 people in my show, or even 25 to 30 to 40 people in my show. I don't mind. If it goes up, that's perfect. But that around that range is typically like, okay, we're having a good day. Like that's good. That's doable. That's manageable. But I always tell people, even if you have 10 people in your show, it really doesn't matter as long as you're making your money, right? You just have to hold tight to your prices and you really have to make your money, basically. So we get to the total, my total earnings was $979.46. What I take away from the total earnings means that I hit that 1,000 range. In my show, I did not think that this show was going to be 1,500, 2,000, typically what I'm normally aiming for, right? But I didn't hit that. And it was not my fault that I didn't hit it. I actually missed out on the delivery of Free People items that real story, I actually went to the hospital for dehydration and I missed the order. So while I was in there, they came, they couldn't send it back. So now it's due for like when I'm going to be on vacation. But actually they got to hold it for me because I'm going to be out of town. So I'm not going to be able to make it. Either way, guys, for 2 hours and 49 seconds, I will tell you guys right away that is totally worth it. Holy, what happened? Okay. That is totally worth it for me because it's a blessing to stand up for 2 hours and 49 minutes to net $979.46. Meaning that my gross, you know, Poshmark tickets 20%, was like $1,200 and probably $50-something. They took like $200 and something from me, which means I still made my 1,000 threshold in gross. But this is what I netted was going into my pocket. Okay, your total listings sold. I only sold 39 listings. To gross $1,000 and something is not bad at all. There's a lot of people that have to sell 100 items just to get 900 or 1,000. So again, I'm blessed. Much people do way better than me. I'm not saying that I have a specific strategy for this. I'm just telling you guys how I do it. Then the total buyers. So you guys see what I said? It matters on who's buying. It doesn't matter about the viewers. Buyers, I had 10 buyers. Literally 10 buyers. And made over $1,000. Netted $979, but made over $1,000. It's not bad. Okay, now with that being said, now that I gave you guys the overview, the insight, we are going to go to my Poshmark and we are going to dissect some sales that I've made. And I'm going to try to do it real quick, guys. It's not going to be a long video. We have, like I said, it was 10 buyers, but we have 39 pieces going out. Right, so that typically means it was a lot of bundles. It's a lot of bundled pieces. So let's just dabble into it. First bundle is one of my friends. Her name is, I call her Lizzie with the Glizzy. I nickname everybody. But for further ado, her name is Lizzie. And she bought a bundle of 5 pieces. And in Lizzie's bundle, we have a Pilcrow Sherpa collar jacket. We have Ace Bangers, 3 Ace Bangers, and then we have a Free People hat or fedora, whatever you get. Is this a hat? And Lizzie paid a total of $102 was the bundle's price. My net earning out of her bundle was $81.60. So Ace Bangers typically mean that it's a box that I hold on the side of my show. New without tag, new with tag, free people and anthropology pieces. And this is pieces that you could get anywhere from $15 all the way up to $30. It just depends on the piece. And that box, they always love it because it's always bangers in that box. Really good pieces. So that was Lizzie. Thank you, Lizzie, for purchasing from me. I really do appreciate your purchase. So yeah. So then we have Wanda Davis, who has been an icon in my show for a very long time. Thank you, Wanda, so much for your purchase. She has a bundle of dos. And she bought a Free People Blossom Knit cardigan, which if you guys haven't seen this cardigan, it is the moment, a moment, every moment. Really nice. And then that Pilcrow Sherpa jacket for $40. And her total on this bundle was $78. And my net earnings was $62.40 on that. Thank you so much, Wanda. Again, I really appreciate that. Kat is a buyer that I kind of... She comes to my show. She pops up here and there, I'm going to say. So, like, she buys from me sometime, but when Kat comes, she leaves an impact on the show. Kat spent a total of $124, and she bought a total of 4 pieces. She has 2 Ace Bangers, and she have 2 regular pieces. So, she bought both dresses, Ruche dresses, Free People, and 2 Ace Bangers, and on her bundle is $124, and then I get a total of $99.20 on this bundle. Love that. Wilson is an icon to my show. She's been with me as long as I've been reselling. Again, we love Wilson. Great person. Wilson spent a total of $448. Oh, I'm taking back, guys. Oh. Okay. And Wilson's bundle is holy. Okay. We're going to try to go quick. Okay. Wilson have a total of 12 pieces. She has 4 bangers of what I'm counting. And then we're going to name the pieces real quick. She has the Anthropologie printed baby doll dress. She has the Pilcrow Sherpa jacket. She has the 1 teaspoon X Free People patchwear situation dress. She has the Free People Morning Glory dress. She has the Anthropologie Tear Bohemian Maxi dress. She also has the Anthropologie pleated dress that I actually really liked. That one was oversized. And then she has the Free People Moonstruck shirt. But one piece that stuck out in Wilson's bundle that I would like to speak about. Sorry, that was a pure disability. I don't know what the hell happened there. I forgot everything I was saying. Real reaction, people. Okay. One of the pieces that I want to talk about that Wilson bought was a bolo. This is a boy coat, if I'm saying it right, trench coat. She paid $80 for this in the show. I had this jacket listed at, or this trench coat listed at $220. The jacket retails for $378. Okay, let's talk about this. This trench coat, I was planning to sell it on Poshmark, honestly, because I know that my buyers typically really don't pay up for too much except for Farm Real. They will buy though. My buyers is not cheap. They will, but I call them cheap. But you know, you have to understand my show to understand our little relationship. It's really just a moment, you know, how we talk to each other. Anyway, this jacket it is 100% cotton, but it also was canvas. Like I said, retails for $378. It is made in the USA, which is always a sign that, hey, I need to look this up. But guys, really, really good jacket. I did note the flaws that was on here, inside here, but $80 for this is amazing. Really, really mind blown for this coat. And Wilson was like, I need it. I have to have it, and I'm going to get it. And boy, she was the moment. Thank you, Wilson, so much. I appreciate that, and thank you for your bundle. So, guys, I told you guys she paid $448, That means my net was $350.13. Then we have Maid Mom. And like my husband says it, Mom Dukes is exactly what he said. Literally. That's his nickname for moms. I don't understand it, but hey, we're going to rock with it for this time around. All right. We give everybody nicknames in our shows because why not? We're family. We like them to just feel the love. We like to embrace it. We like to invite them in our lives and just like to talk to us, right? Because not everything is about buying or inventory. Like, I feel like if I was a buyer, I want to connect with you, and I bring that to my show. You know, even though like I don't know where the screws is at up here, but you know, they connect with the girl, so it's all right. It's okay. Mom spent $162. And she have a bundle of 5, I believe. So she got 2. Why couldn't I hold up? That was bad. She got 2 bangers. And she got 3 of regular pieces. So the 3 regular pieces she got the 1 teaspoon, which was a gorgeous romper. And she also got the Anthropologie Affirm blazer, jean blazer. And then she got the ruby jacket, which I love a good ruby jacket. I have lavender. I think we have cream. I got charcoal gray. Oh, love that. Yeah, so my net earnings for this was $129.60. And again, Mom is one who comes to my shows. She is amazing. She knows what she wants. And she get the piece. Thank you. And then, guys, we always have that one person. I'm not really going to give the name, but you know, Poshmark do these giveaways. And this is just the raw truth. Poshmark do these giveaways, and you always have them people that comes in the show and never intend to buy, but always want something. That was this person with the giveaway. But in my shows, I tell people, I have a bag of Urban Outfitters. I don't like selling Urban by no means. I know, I'm sorry. Raw truth. I don't like selling Urban at all. What I do, though, is I have this bag that kind of been with me for like a year or 2. I'm just giving away like the Urban wallets. But for my show, the giveaway in my show, honestly, is free shipping. That's the best giveaway that I can give because it's taken away from my pocket. I'm basically paying for you guys shipping. And honestly, when you have a buyer that's really a good buyer, they want the free shipping. So a lot of times in my show, I just really do that. I just started this because I found the bag and I was like, oh, it's like about 7 wallets, something like that. But once that bag is done, I'm really not going to give out nothing but the free shipping that's being given out because I think that's the best gift that you can have. And my buyers approve. They love it. So this person did get a free gift, but didn't buy nothing at all. Because we know about them free givvies and then go to another show and then want another givvy and then want another givvy. Make it make sense. Stop going to people's show, just getting sick and not buying. I'm doing that, people. Like, you get on, like, it's people that will wake up in the morning all throughout their day going on different shows, getting inside the giveaways and don't mind taking our money for the giveaway and don't even want to buy a piece. You basically just took free shipping from somebody who actually deserves it. That's buying. So that's why when I do the giveaway, this is the last thing I'm going to say. Clearly, I'm in my feelings. But this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. And then I promise, we're not going to say nothing else. We're not going to. When I do a giveaway, I typically tell the people, hey, guys, I'm not giving out a gift. This is only for free shipping. You see that number decline very quickly. You know what I'm saying? Unless the real ones really stay in there and really think that I'm going to give them something. And then what I do is I do give them something. If a person win and they don't want the free shipping, guess what I do? Because you have to mail it out, which is the sad part. And you can't cancel it. So what I do for them is I write them a letter. I told you that this was just for free shipping. You didn't buy nothing. Thank you for coming to the show. Mail it right out to them. Boop. You thought you was getting something. ATM do not buy a lot, but it's small, but it's mighty. And she bought from me this Free People Blossom knit cardigan. And, oh, sorry, guys. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, she bought from me this Free People Blossom knit cardigan. And when I tell you that it is a fantastic cardigan, I love this. And a lot of my buyers is like, Aces, we're ready for fall. And the crazy thing is that I'm really shopping for 4 pieces around here. Like, I'm not playing around. I'm over here shopping for 4 pieces. I'm getting it going because, honestly, me, myself, is ready for fall, too. So, I understand. So, like, a lot of my pieces that's going out, you guys will find it, is, like, really 4 pieces: jean jackets, blazers, pants, all of the things, right? Some people are still shopping for summer because it is like, you know, August coming up. The next bundle is Ashley. Special shout out to Ashley, and I will talk about Ashley for a little while. Her username is Wandering Wonder. If I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. Ashley is so sweet. Met her through Posh. She is amazing. How I'm all the way up here, Ashley is all the way down here. And I think that's why I like going to her shows, because Ashley is so authentic. And like, she's just the sweetest person, guys. If you can make it to her show, you guys see the name up here. I am leaving everybody names up here of the pieces, like the at, so you guys can see it. I'll just take out, like, you know, certain information. But other than that, guys, definitely give her a follow. Definitely follow her, you know, go into her show. It doesn't hurt to show somebody some love. You could tell them I send you, or don't tell them. It's whatever. Just help her out. She has a bundle of 2. Again, another buyer that buys from me. And it's ironic because Ash actually sells free people too. So, and her prices is very much fitting. She bought a Pilcrow cream cable knit sweater from me, which I love. And then she bought a banger. Ash total was $57. My net earnings was $45.60. So we love that. Next order was Scott. And Scott is a heavy hitter in my show. And Scott came in and she knew what she wanted, and she got it right away. She wanted this Pilcrow. And a lot of my people do this. They are so funny. They know that a lot of times some of my OGs come in a little later. And then the other OGs that knows that, and I call them OGs because a lot of them been in my shows for like years. So a lot of them will come in around like that 10:30 to 11 mark. A lot of them will come in at 9:40 on purpose. Scott did this. Scott came in at 9:40 on purpose because she knew the other heavy hitters was coming in later. What Scott did was very smart. She came in, she got this, and she got it exactly for $40. Had Scott would have waited to even like an hour later, there was a lot of people seeking out this jacket right here. Literally, she got a steal on it. I'm proud of it. I'm so happy that she got it. Me and her make the joke all this time that our last name is Scott. And yes, my last name, I do got my husband's last name, but I didn't drop mine, guys. Okay, that was too much information. But either way, I loved it. He's laughing at me like, you know you got my last name. Stop playing. You know that I put a ring on it. And I'm like, babe, okay. But with the ring and all, a Scott is always a Scott. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I cannot. This is the real reaction, people. This is what it is. I feel like if I'm going to be on YouTube talking to people, I'm going to just be myself. And, you know, this is what it is. I can't be scripted, guys. I can't. And that's the reality of it. Thank you, Scott, for that order. Scott paid $40. And what did I get? $32 is my earnings on that one. We love that. And my girl, Trendy Trey, in the building. When I tell you Trey knows what she wants, Trey get what she wants, and she do not mind fighting for it. She's a heavy hitter. And when she come in, she knows. She doesn't make a scene. She's here for it. She's going to just get the piece. And she doesn't mind bidding. Like, she will bid quietly and still get the piece. And after she wins, she go, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm like, Trey, you are an icon. Love that. All right. Trey got a total of 6 pieces in this bundle. And she paid how was I about to say she paid $1? No, that's not even possible. Okay. Come on. Make sense. Make sense, aces. Make sense. Make sense, aces. Makes sense, aces. Okay, so she paid $196 for this bundle. My net earnings was $156.80. So Trey got a total of 4 bangers, and she got Anthropologie, Daily Practice Pilcrow. Okay, this was priced as a banger. That's why it's at $19. because something just, I don't know what happened to that dress. Like, I thought it was good, and then it was new, but it came with like certain spots and different things, and I tried to save it and all this other stuff, but I'm like, you know what, at least if I could kind of recoup on some money back, it'll be good. So I just priced it at that and let it be wherever it goes. And then this one was actually a regular piece. It was an Anthropologie Tofert cardigan, which I love that this piece runs up. It means that they appreciate it as much as I did. This was an extra small. You rarely see Anthropologie pieces be oversized. This was a moment. It was an extra small. Definitely could fit like an extra large. And it ran up to $62. I was actually happy with that. That concludes all of the live show sales that I actually had within that 2 hours and 49-minute time frame. But I believe I would want to say that it was worth it. And me just doing the show, I could have easily just said, you know what, I'm not going to do a show. Some of the inventory was not mailed out on time. I'm confused. And like, yeah, if I would have had that other inventory, I would have easily broke probably like 2,000, 100% confidently. But I didn't. It was fine. I still went on. I didn't get mad at it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this show. And it happened, guys. So with that being said, guys, that is the end. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little craziness. But I just wanted to tell you guys the raw reaction of what I'm really making in a live show. If it was 2 hours and I'm just getting out at that type of time, that's typically what it is. Sometimes it be higher. I don't think it ever be lower though. Not to say like it's never lower. If anything, I'm always in the thousands or like 2,000, close to $3,000. And this is just me being real. Guys, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Subscribing always help my channel. And guys, until next time. Bye, guys.